Hi everyone. Hello. Tracie here. My name is Tracie. I'm a member of 5 Dinners 1 Hour, and I'm going to be showing you a fun dessert that we've used in our program before. As you hop on, say hello, let me know where it is that you're joining me from, and we're going to get making some M&M Cookie Bars here in just a minute. So, like I said, my name is Tracie. I'm a member of 5 Dinners 1 Hour. I've been a member for about 7 years. Let me tilt this down just a hair so you guys can see a little bit better. There we go. I've been a member of 5 Dinners 1 Hour for about 7 years now, and I use this program to prep ahead my meals every week so that I have meals ready to go for my family and I don't have a bunch of cleanup and stuff throughout the week. But they give us some member bonuses here and there, and I'm gonna make an older one that's kind of a family favorite. We're going over to see a friend, and hello in Chicago. We're going to spend some time with a friend this afternoon, my daughter and I are, and I thought it would be fun to take a treat. So we are gonna be making M&M Cookie Bars. Every once in a while, well, every so often, 5 Dinners 1 Hour, if you're a member of the program, at the bottom of your plan, it'll say member bonuses, and they'll throw in like a mocktail or a dessert or any sort of lots of different fun things. And so this is one that they've done before that I'm actually gonna share the whole recipe with you. It's super duper simple. Pardon me. Get some water going there. There we go, that's better. And we're gonna go ahead and get that ready and ready to go. So as you're hopping on, say hello, let me know where you're joining me from. I'm happy to answer all of your questions about Make 5 Dinners 1 Hour. And also, we're gonna make these yummy M&M Cookie Bars. I'm gonna grab some kitchen shears. So this recipe is super easy. You need butter, eggs, a cake mix, and M&Ms. And I actually picked this recipe because I had a cake mix that needed to be used up, and I had this partial package of M&Ms, of like the fun size, like the Halloween size M&Ms. So, and I wanted to use them all. I want them out of my pantry. So we're gonna go ahead and make this up, take this over. There are, between the two of us, there are 5 kids. So it's gonna be 5 kids, 2 adults, and most of those kids are a little bit older, like preteens and teens. So this will go fast for sure. You need to do this. The meal schedule gives you so much anxiety. Hold on, let me handle this really fast. Okay. So yeah, meal prepping is the greatest. It's nice because then you have meals in your fridge ready to go. And they suggest 5 meals, but you can prep. Some weeks I only do 3. Some weeks I do 10 because I want lunches and dinners. You know, you can do it however you want. But let's get these bars in the oven and get going. So all you do is you take a cake mix. And now the recipe calls for 1 box of yellow cake mix, but I have a double spoon here and I don't see how double chocolate is gonna be bad. So we're gonna do that. So just a double spoon cake mix, whatever brand. I just probably bought whatever was on sale at the time. And then to that, you're gonna add a 1/2 cup of butter. And I'm gonna read through the instructions on this. I'm telling you exactly what my measurements are and everything. But I'm gonna read through the instructions so you can hear just how easy instructions on all 5 Dinners 1 Hour recipes are. I totally should have grabbed myself a towel and I did not. Hold on, let me just grab a paper towel really fast. Okay, paper towel acquired. I normally have a kitchen towel, but that's harder to get to than my paper towels from where you guys are. So anyway, my first instruction, there are 4 instructions to making this. Preheat oven to 350 degrees. Mix first 3 ingredients until blended, and then stir in the M&Ms. So my first 3 ingredients are a box of yellow cake mix, but I chose to use devil's food because I had it. 2 eggs. And I'm gonna go ahead and crack my eggs just into a measuring cup right here, just so I make sure that there's nothing funky with my eggs. One time I had eggs that were not good, and it has changed me. It is, oh, thanks for the love for my cabinets. I love these cabinets too. It is a website. The website is 5dinners1hour.com. 5 Dinners 1 Hour, use the numbers. And it's a subscription service. And right now it's on sale for 10 off. 10OFF is the code you need to use to save $10. And it comes down to, depending on which plan you pick, $2 or $3 a week. It's so great. So great, so easy. Okay, so we've got our first 3 ingredients in here, and we're just gonna get them stirred together. Now, I wasn't sure which device I was gonna use to stir, because I remember this batter is it's a thick, hefty batter. So I might wanna switch to wooden spoon here in a minute, but we'll see. My butter was softened. So all we've got is a stick of butter, that's half a cup, 2 eggs, and a cake mix in here. And we're just gonna give it a little bit of elbow grease, because like I said, there's not a lot of liquid in this, and so this is a stiff batter. It's so good. It's so good. So is anyone on here a member of 5 Dinners 1 Hour other than me? I've been a member for about 7 years, and I'm telling you what, I save so much time and so much money. It's been a total game changer for my family. Get in there, come on. Gotta get those remnants at the bottom of my bowl. I love a bowl with handles. Okay. There we go. All right, we got that all mixed together. But as you can see, it is a very, very thick, stiff batter. All right. So I do have some on my hands, so I'm gonna wipe that off really fast. Okay, and then we are gonna throw in a cup of M&M candies. So we're gonna see how many of these little Halloween packs it takes to make a cup. Because why not? You're going on 2 years, that's awesome. And you've been a member for 4 to 5 years, Cheryl. Why don't you guys tell me what your favorite thing is about 5 Dinners 1 Hour, about your 5 Dinners 1 Hour membership? So the second part of step 2 is to stir in the M&Ms. But like I said, I had all of these mini Halloween size, what are they called? Fun size packs of M&Ms that I wanted to get out of my pantry. So I'm just gonna open all of these. I'm using up what I've got. This recipe cost me $0 because I had everything on hand. Well, it cost me $0 out of this week's budget. You know, I did buy the ingredients at some point, but. What kind of plans do they have? Does it give you a shopping list and everything? Yes, 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 and yes. So there's a classic plan and a clean eating plan, or, pardon me, you can do the combo plan, which is both the classic and the clean eating together. You get new recipes every single month, and you can adjust your serving size, and that adjusts the ingredients you need on your grocery list. And it tells you exactly what, and adjust your measurements and everything. And you can adjust it to any size you'd like, anywhere from 1 to 999. So, all right, we are gonna be just shy of a cup. This is actually a 3/4 cup measure. We're going with it. It's gonna be good. Knowing what's for dinner and not having to do the 5 o'clock shuffle. Oh, for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna stir in these M&Ms, get some beautiful bright color going in my batter. And again, it's a really thick, stiff batter, but I'm telling you, this is such a delicious treat for your family. And it's so easy. So easy. Okay, so next up it says spread into a 9x13 baking dish if you're making the full recipe, because again, you can adjust serving sizes on everything. So I'm gonna use my paper from my butter to grease my pan. That's a tip if you set butter out to soften. I like to leave it in the paper, and then a little bit of butter is left, and then I can use that to grease my pan. If you've never done that, I don't know, I like it, it's easy. And so then we are gonna go ahead and get this all into our baking dish. Come on, dude. I'm gonna get in here with another spatula here in a second. I'm gonna make him help me out. There we go. Boom. There we go. And now it called, like I said, it called for a yellow cake mix. I had devil's food on hand. These kids all like chocolate, so I think it's going to be, I don't think anyone is going to complain at my use of extra chocolate on this. You can do it with any cake mix, honestly. The last couple of times I've made it, I have used yellow. It was fantastic, but I think it's going to be just as good with the devil's food. Let's see if I can get some more of the batter. I am a scrape everything out of the bowl kind of gal. Are you a scrape everything out of the bowl person? Let me know below. Can you opt out of certain foods like seafoods? Are there vegetarian and pescatarian options? There are some meatless meals. There are a fair amount of seafood meals. But here's the thing, you can always swap out your proteins. So if you are, if you don't do seafood, then you can 100% do, but there's a seafood recipe that looks good to you. You're like, oh, I wish that was made with something else. Small pieces of chicken tend to work out really well. And we're gonna just coax this. Come on, dude. It's giving me, wanna know why it's giving me a hard time? It's giving me a hard time because I'm doing it live. All right, hold on, let me give my hands another quick rinse right here. And I am gonna get in here with my hands and really spread it out that way. All right. Give my hands another wash. And we're just gonna go in this way and get it good and spread out. There we go. Nice, clean, damp hands. All right. There we go. That's kind of thick over here. Let's spread you. All right, there we go. That ended up working out better because like I said, it's a very thick, very sticky batter. Oh, I should have used the butter paper. Dang it, I wish I had seen that sooner. Yes, use that butter paper. That's so much better. Oh my gosh, see, thank you. We're all here to help each other, right? We're just moms or dads or aunts or uncles or people just trying to get dinner on the table and trying to make our family a little treat every once in a while. But like I said, this works for individuals as well, this program. Oh, that was brilliant. Whoever said that, thank you so much. I can't see your name anymore. It's scrolled away. Okay, so we're gonna pop this in the oven and bake it. Alexa, set a 20-minute timer. That's it. That was all it took to do that one. But that butter paper was epic. So we were totally doing that.
Would you like to begin your day with a positive affirmation from the
No. Alexa, stop. I don't know. She wanted to give me positive affirmations or something, and I want to talk to you guys. So, okay. So we've got all that ready to go. And that's in the oven. It's going to take, it says 20 to 25 minutes. In my experience, in my oven, 20 minutes is perfect for it. So I'm going to bring you guys up closer. We're going to talk a little more about 5 dinners, 1 hour and how it's going. You're so excited to prep your meals on Sunday. You just joined the plan. Fantastic math. What plan did you pick? What plan did you pick? Did you pick the classic? Did you pick the clean eating? Did you pick the combo? The combo, awesome. So you've got all those lunch recipes too. So the combo plan also comes with 170 lunch recipes. So you guys, you get new recipes every month on the classic and the clean eating. The combo also comes with lunch recipes. Those lunch recipes don't rotate, but your regular dinner recipes rotate all the time. And be sure to scroll all the way down to the bottom and see your member bonuses. Like I said, this is an older one. It's not on there. M&M Cookie Bars, but it's fantastic. I just shared the whole recipe with you guys. But it's basically a box of cake mix, 2 eggs, half cup of butter, and a cup of M&M candies all mixed together. You mix everything together first, then put in the M&Ms. And then you bake it at 350 for 20 to 25 minutes. Is there a way to upgrade to you just joined the combo too, Katie? That's awesome. Is there a way to upgrade to combo? You really want the lunch recipes for you and your son? 100%. You are totally in control of your membership the entire time. So just log in, go into your account, and you can just click that button and upgrade it to combo. They are cold lunch recipes, yes, but some of them are baked ahead or cooked ahead. And they're awesome. Cold lunch recipes, y'all, try the fluffy pizza cups. Those are a massive hit in our house. Massive hit. Yeah, you're welcome, Jasmine. Thank you so much for asking. So 5 dinners, 1 hour, you get 20 new recipes every single month. You can pick as many recipes, add as many recipes to your menu as you would like. You can prep as many times in a week as you would like. It is not fixed. You have full access to the plan that you are subscribed to. And you always have 3 months of recipes on hand. So you always have, so right now, if you join today, you have April recipes, May recipes, and June recipes. Then in July, you'll get July recipes, April recipes will go away. But if there were Aprils that were your favorite, you can save those too. And then as long as you're a member of the plan, they'll be in your saved folder. It's fantastic. So it's great recipes all the time. There are all different cooking methods. They're all different proteins, and you can totally swap out your proteins. There are people that don't do seafood that'll use chicken for any seafood recipes that sound good to them, or chicken and seafood swap really well. Chicken and pork swap really well. Like I even swap in chicken sometimes for a beef recipe or pork for a beef recipe. There's so much to choose from. There is so much variety. So those of you that have just joined, do you think you'll have a set day every week that you prep? Do you think you'll prep multiple times in a week and only do a couple of recipes? What do you think? What is your plan for how you're going to use your system? I prep generally 5 meals a week, although some weeks this week it was I did 5 for my freezer, and then I did 3 for dinners because that just worked better for us this week. But let me know how you think you'll use it. Normally, I prep 5 meals on Sunday. As a matter of fact, I will be live on Sunday prepping 5 meals for my family at 11 a.m. Central. Set day on Mondays, hopefully. All right, yeah, that's awesome because you got to pick the day that works best for you, right? And for me right now in my life, it's Sundays, but there was a large chunk of time in my life where I prepped on Fridays because that was what was best for us. So, you got to pick what's best for you, and just make sure that you're noting the use by sell by dates on your meats, on your bags, or, keeping things in the freezer, making sure that you're using your meats in time to use them. Sunday will be your prep day, and it'll be 6 meals and 5 lunches. Fantastic. You haven't been able to find where it says if the recipe is freezable. Okay, so when you are looking at your month, up at the top there are all those buttons, like at the start of the month, it's like poultry, seafood. Freezable is one of those buttons, and you can press that button and it will pull up only freezable recipes for you. But on your recipes, let's see if I can find one. On your recipes, if you print them out or when you're looking at them, it will say right there, do you see? Freezable. Freezable. Meatless on this particular recipe. So it will tell you if it's freezable. And if there's a recipe you really want to freeze that doesn't say freezable, go over to our community group over in Facebook. Go into Facebook and search 5 dinners, 1 hour community. And you can ask in there like, hey, I really want to freeze this recipe. Is there an ingredient I should leave out and just make a note on my bag for later? You just joined and you're so excited. Yay, Texas Mama Jess. That's awesome. What plan did you pick? So if you guys are not following us on the Tick and the Talk, please do, because we just hit 1 million followers, and there's a lot of really great content, a lot of stuff that's put up. Every once in a while, there's a full recipe. There's tons of tips and tricks. You get to see members prepping their meals. You get notifications when people go live, all of the things. So definitely make sure you're following, and go and watch some of the videos and look around at stuff that's been posted lately, because there's a lot of really great information on there. Thank you. The recipe format just looks different than yours. Is there a way to adjust the format? So this is when I've printed my meal. If you are printing just a straight recipe, it's going to look like this. Hope that helped. Yeah, so if you're just doing a singular recipe, it will print for you like this. But if you are printing your menu, it's going to look like this with your 3 columns and everything. Oh, good. I'm glad it helped. Perfect. So bundles are only available to members. So if you're already a member, you can totally check out the bundle shop. But bundles are only available to members. You have to be a member to be able to access the bundle shop. The bundle shop's awesome. It's got some great fun stuff in there. But those aren't rotating. Those are one-time items. Yeah, so 5 meals for your family. Let's talk about money savings, especially since some of you have just joined. If you've just recently joined, maybe you haven't prepped yet or whatnot, what were you spending on like eating out and groceries every single week? I can't tell you what we were spending on eating out because it's been so long I don't remember. But I was spending $150 on my groceries every week. And that was for all of my groceries, right? Breakfasts, lunches, dinners, any other things that we need if we need toilet paper or whatever that week, right? Household items. Since switching to this plan, I now spend $75 a week at the grocery store. And again, that's for everything. My 5 dinners that I make, I'm a family of 3. My 5 dinners that I make are generally about $30 to $35, if that. So I can tell you, let's see if I've got some numbers here. So yeah, on a prep that I did, that I just did with, I had Southwest chicken crescent rolls, slow cooker maple pulled pork, baked creamy pesto gnocchi casserole, slow cooked meatloaf dinner, Asian shrimp salad, and I did a member bonus on there, copycat peach green tea lemonade. If I had to purchase all ingredients, if I didn't have anything on hand, and 5 Dinners 1 Hour teaches us to shop our fridge, freezer, and pantry first, it would have cost me just shy of $70, $69.89 for my dinners, which is still great, right? It's still great. But I shopped what I had and shopped sales, right? And so I was able to do it, the meals themselves for $30.33. But I did have to buy a box of zipper bags. And so that was an additional $5.68. So $36.01 is what I had to spend out of that week's budget. So it's amazing how much you can save. Beth, $200 at least a week. You spent that for one person and that didn't include everything you needed, right? You don't really eat out but once a month. That's fantastic. Great. Hello in Pennsylvania. Going out is so expensive right now. There's just 2 of you and the average cost is $30 to $40. Exactly. So now with this program, going out for us is no longer the, oh my gosh, we've got to feed people. It's more of a, hey, we want to go out. And it's a fun thing. It's more of a special thing for us rather than, okay, we just got to run through the drive-thru really fast. As a matter of fact, we took my daughter and a friend of hers and the 2 of us, so there were 4 of us at Chick-fil-A over the weekend, and it was $44 for 4 people. Well, that's more than I spent on 5 meals for 3 people. So, and I was happy to do it, right? It was like happy to do those things and as a treat, but it's like to see the difference. It's really kind of staggering. You did the honey chili chicken last night and it was perfect. Fantastic. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, so 5 Dinners 1 Hour is just a fantastic prep ahead meal plan system. Do you guys have any more questions about the program and how it works? It's step-by-step cooking instructions. It's really, really simple. Step-by-step prep instructions, step-by-step cook instructions, fully adjustable to any size you would like. It's fantastic. So definitely either go to the link in the bio or go to 5dinners1hour.com and be sure to use that code 10OFF, 10OFF to save $10. And if you're picking the classic or the clean eating plan, it's going to be, with that code 10 off, it's going to cost you $26 for the quarter. So it's about $2 a week. It's less than $10 a month, right? And you're going to save way more than that. I save more than that $26, honestly, every single week, because you just heard me talk about that. I used to spend $150 at the grocery store. And now I spend $75 at the grocery store, for everything. But like, honestly, I spent $36.01 down from 150. Feel like that $26 was worth it. If you're just looking for dinners and nothing special, what plan do you want? Either of them, the classic and the clean eating, pick either one. Or if you want classic and clean eating, then do the combo. It will come with your 170 cold lunch recipes, but you don't have to use them. Do you need a code to sign up? You do not need a code, but 10 off will save you $10, 10OFF. McKenna, thank you for popping that in the comments right there. So yeah, it's fantastic. And yeah, it just depends on if you want more comfort foodie type items. I mean, they all still have a level of healthiness to them. Or if you want much cleaner, like lean meats, whole grains, more veggies, then go for the clean eating. Wonderful. Awesome. Did you miss me prepping? I'm not prepping today. I actually made, and they're in the oven right now, M&M Cookie Bars. We're going to take them over to a friend's house this afternoon, go hang out by their pool and have a good time. So we've got M&M Cookie Bars that'll be coming out of the oven here shortly. Let me see. Alexa, how much time is left on the timer?
You have 6 minutes and 20 seconds left on your 20-minute timer.
In 6 minutes and 20 seconds. Yeah, so, and I gave you guys that full recipe. It's really easy. There are only 4 ingredients: box of cake mix, stick of butter, 2 eggs, and a cup of M&Ms. Super yummy. Super yummy, super easy. Bake at 350 for 20 to 25 minutes. So good. It's just a fun treat. Fun treat for anyone during the summer, if you're willing to turn your oven on. And at this time of day, I'm in Arizona, it's 10:27. I'm willing to turn my oven on right now. Hubby and kids are going on a fishing trip and you're prepping meals for them to crock pot. Fantastic. Yeah, so we have all cooking methods. There's bake, there's broil, there's grill, there's slow cooker, skillet. A cooking method, if you can think of it, we've got it, right? So you can pick recipes that follow those cooking methods. And oftentimes you can even adapt them too. Like say you had a slow cooker recipe, but you wanted to be able to do it in your Instant Pot, you can totally do that too. What other questions do you guys have about 5 dinners, 1 hour? They'll be on the lake all day, so slow cook works best. That's fantastic, Jamie. Love it. Love it. I think that's perfect. And then they'll come back to camp to a nice hot meal. That's awesome. That's fantastic. And it's probably easier too because you know what you're sending. What about prepping with frozen meats? You can absolutely prep with frozen meats. There's actually a TikTok about prepping with frozen meats. So all you want to do is you can do it one of 2 ways. You can either prep with your frozen meats right away, prep everything frozen, and it'll thaw in your fridge in about in 1 to 2 days, and then you can go ahead and cook it. Or you can pre-prep your items, like all of your spices and seasonings and everything like that, and leave your protein in the freezer if you're not going to get to it until much later, and then bring it out, into the fridge to thaw a day or 2 before you're going to use it, then add it to your pre-prepped items. You can totally do it. I use frozen stuff all the time. And that's a great way to save some money too, because if something was on sale, say chicken thighs were on sale and you bought 7 family packs of chicken thighs. I'm coming up with something. And you put those in your freezer, you want to be able to use those 100%. And Abby talks about it. Abby will be live. I don't know if she's going to be live with Renee tonight or not. Renee is live tonight. Today's Friday. No. Renee is live tomorrow night. Sorry, on Saturday, prepping 5 meals for her family. Sometimes Abby joins her. But Abby likes to go into the store and look for those yellow tags, things that need to be used. So she buys stuff on clearance that needs to be purchased right away, and she pops it straight in her freezer and uses that stuff all the time. And saves a ton of money doing that. I tend to be more of a put my menu together, place a mobile order kind of gal. So you can do it either way. How long do they take to make if not prepping? So you should be able to put well, the concept is to prep your meals ahead of time, right? But you can always just make one really fast if you need to. Prep your meals ahead of time so you don't have all of those dishes to do every single day. You've just used them once. So that saves you a bunch of time in the long run. But it takes about 10 minutes to throw a meal together. And then, cook however long. Depends on if it's a slow cooker meal, if it's a broiler meal. If it's a broiler meal, it's going to be done in 10 more minutes. If it's a baked meal, it might take 20 to 30. It just depends on what it is. Just depends on what it is and what you've chosen. But there have been days where I pull out a meal and I'm like, I haven't had a chance to prep yet. I'm just going to make something really, really fast, stick it in the oven, and tomorrow I'm going to prep. And there have been times where it's been like, I have 20 minutes right now. I can prep 3 meals for my family, and I will prep 3 meals for my family and put it in and just buy myself a couple of days. It doesn't always have to be 5. It could be whatever number you choose. As a matter of fact, there was a video about that I think I saw yesterday as well, that talked about, you choose. You choose how many meals you prep. You choose how often you prep, all of that, whatever is best for you. Sorry about all the water breaks, guys. But you can hear my voice start to go out when I don't have the water. I've been dealing with some voice issues. So anyway, what other questions do you guys have? What other questions can I answer for you? We've talked about that. Oh, let's talk about how there's no waste. How it tells you exactly how much of an ingredient that you need so you don't have stuff getting wasted. And you have a plan for everything. Nothing's getting shoved to the back of the fridge and getting forgotten about. Yeah, I've saved a lot on waste, which saves money. And it just makes me feel better because I hate wasting food. I feel terrible about that. Let's see, how are we doing? Alexa. Oh, we're done. Alexa, stop. We're down under 1 minute. So this should be ready here in just a second. Does it include sides as well? Yes, sides are included. They're generated into your grocery list. And yeah, it's ready to go. So here, so the Southwest chicken crescents would have been served with a salad. The slow cooker maple pulled pork was going to be served with sweet potatoes and a green salad. And it was going to show you how to do all of that. Let me give some other examples here. The slow cooker French onion pork chops that I recently made were served with mashed potatoes and green beans. Rosemary garlic grilled pork with baked potatoes and broccoli. Let me go to another week, give you a variety. Baked shrimp scampi with broccoli and brown rice. Baked tortellini with salad and Texas toast. Cumin grilled chicken with tomato salsa, corn and rice. So there's a large variety of different sides. Fancy pigs in a blanket, a real fun kid-friendly one, was served with chips and fruit. Tex-Mex skillet and gnocchi with avocado and green salad. So lots of different variety, and all of that goes onto your grocery list. Alexa, stop the timer. Are there any meals that require you to pre-cook the meat, i.e. ground beef? Ground beef? No. Unless they're not in our regular program. They're nothing that requires you to pre-cook ground beef. That said, there are times that it will call for pre-cooked shredded chicken. So like rotisserie chicken. So just pick up a rotisserie, shred it, and stick it in there. Or you can buy already shredded or already cubed chicken in the deli section, in the freezer section of any of your stores. So you don't actually have to pre-cook any of it. You can, but you don't have to. You love the no food waste and saving money. Yes. You hate having to throw away food because you forgot about it. Exactly. That's why this program is so fantastic. Yeah, exactly. Or you can crock pot your chicken. You can do it. Like I said, if you want to cook it, you can, but you don't have to. Let me pull this out of the oven. Okay. There we go. You guys. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. Look at that. Can you see the M&Ms in there? It is easier to say in a yellow cake mix, I would say. But I had devil's food. And it's going to be delicious. So there you go. There you go. M&M Cookie Bars, which was an older member bonus that I shared with you today. Okay, let's see. You hate having to throw away food because you forgot about it. I know, same. Crock pot your chicken, we talked about that. You do a large family size pack and split it into multiple meals. That's fantastic. Yeah, I will oftentimes, I like to grab the rotisserie chicken at Costco, and I'll grab a couple of those, and I'll just take a second and pull the meat off of those. To shred cooked chicken, use your hand mixer. It's the easiest. Hand mixer, it takes maybe 20 seconds to shred cooked chicken with a hand mixer. And then I package it into serving size packages and pop it in my freezer. It's fantastic. So do you guys have any more questions about 5 dinners, 1 hour? These delicious M&M bars, we're gonna let these cool. You haven't thought to use that? It's so handy. There's, I think there's a video on that up as well. Tongs also work really well for crock pot chicken. Yeah, for crock pot chicken for sure. But it's way easier than using the 2-fork method. When do new recipes drop? You can't remember. New recipes drop on the last day of the month. So make sure you have saved any recipes that you want to save from the month that's going away, and it's labeled as leaving this month before that date, and then it'll be in your saved file. I just saved you money. Yay! Like the grilling ones. Oh, like the grilling tongs from the crock pot. I honestly, meat in a crock pot, I can do with just regular, I use just regular old silicone tip tongs. Not a problem. Do they ever come back? Occasionally things will come back, but there is a very, like, you won't see it again for more than a year. I think it's 2 years before you might see it. And only the ones that were super high ranked requested favorites to come back. So it's like you are getting new content all the time. So if you save it on the site, it stays even when it's gone for the current members. Yeah. So if you go into your folder that says bundles and favorites, or there's a little icon, if you're on mobile, there's an icon down on the left-hand side that says favorites. You click on that, it's going to be in there. But you have to still be a member of the plan to be able to access it. You keep hearing about Bang Bang Shrimp and you want that to come back. That one is super popular, and I imagine it's one that would come back into rotation. Because yeah, that one is hugely popular. So I think if there's one they were going to bring back, that would be one of them. Yeah, you can save anything to your phone or computer or anything you want. Yeah. If you just go in and make it a PDF. So if you go into view and print and go to print it, I'm not talking to you. Instead of printing to your printer at your home printer, just hit print to PDF and have it saved to your device. Any other questions I can answer for you guys? All right, I have got to get going. I've got a bunch of things I gotta get doing, but thank you so much for joining me. And make sure you are following 5 Dinners 1 Hour. Be one of those million followers, right? And check out all of the content up there. There's so much good information. And thanks for joining me for making our, I'm gonna put gloves on because it's very hot, M&M Cookie Bars. Very excited. And we will talk to you all. You are so welcome. Hello in Michigan. Hillary, I'm about to hop off, but did you have any specific questions about 5 Dinners 1 Hour that I could answer for you? I would be happy to right before I hop off. Give that a minute. 5 Dinners 1 Hour. Now don't forget, if you're joining, to use that code 10OFF, 10OFF, to save $10, because again, it gets you 3 months of the plan for only $26, you guys. It's about $2 a week, less than $10 a month, and you save way more than that every single solitary week. No, just glad that we're all here. Oh, thank you so much, Hillary. All right, you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. And if you have any other questions or anything like that, post them on videos, send PMs, whatever, and they will take care of you. Are the recipes for April and May still up? They are. They are. The second you log in, you're going to have, the second you become a member, you use those credentials that you set up when you signed up, and you log in, and you've got April recipes, May recipes, and June recipes. So you instantly have 3 months worth of recipes. And then in July, you'll get the July recipes. You're welcome, Portia. All right, you guys, take care. Have a fantastic rest of your Friday and have a great weekend. And Renee will be on tonight at 4:45. So she's going to be answering some questions and things like that. So if you think of anything else, be sure to join Renee at 4:45 Central, and she will definitely help you out. You just joined and was curious if you could add on the clean recipes as well. Oh, so you want to upgrade to the combo? You can totally do that. You are in full control of your plan, of your account. So you don't have to like ask permission or anything like that. You just go into your account and upgrade yourself to the combo plan. Yeah, you can totally do that. Plus then you get those 170 cold lunch recipes, which is awesome. All right, take care, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.